Rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that.
The thing is, like, we're getting the rumors from the internet, and
Right.
the internet thinks that the Taliban took out that bridge in Baltimore. So it's like, who fucking knows? Who knows what's real?
That's what Diddy's lawyers, I think, said. It was like that these are just trumped up charges. Not trumped up, I don't think they said that, but like both charges.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right? You know who said?
Joe Rogan recently weighed in on the ongoing Sean Diddy Combs legal saga, and he's not holding back. On a recent episode of his podcast, Rogan broke down the situation, suggesting that more celebrities could get caught up if Diddy decides to turn on his associates. Among the unexpected names mentioned, Steve Harvey. Yes, you read that right. Steve Harvey. Word on the street is that as soon as Steve caught wind of Diddy's legal issues, he quickly fled the country. But that's not the only thing raising eyebrows. Steve has been on a social media purge, removing posts like a 2017 tweet in which he praised Diddy as a brother doing good for these kids. That tweet is looking pretty questionable now. The plot thickens with rumors that Steve may have encouraged his daughter Lori Harvey to date Diddy when she was just 22. You might recall the pictures of Steve, Lori, and Diddy vacationing together in Italy, looking like a picture-perfect family. But there was one detail that caught the public's attention. Lori was wearing white nail polish in those photos. If you've been following Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy, you'll understand why this is significant. Cassie's accusations include claims that Diddy had women involved in his notorious freak-offs wear white nail polish to create a striking visual for his recordings. It's not just Lori who's been spotted with the white nails. Diddy's mom and Young Miami have also been seen rocking the same look, which is raising even more questions. This has led many to wonder if Steve's connection to Diddy was more about leveraging Hollywood influence than genuine friendship. If Diddy begins naming names, could Steve's role in all this come to light? And then there's Meek Mill, whose silence since Diddy's arrest is starting to raise suspicion. Remember that infamous video of Meek lounging by a pool, calling Diddy daddy, and expressing his affection for him? At the time, it seemed playful. But now, in the context of everything happening, people are starting to question the true nature of their relationship. With all the secrets potentially ready to spill, the big question remains: which other major names will get caught up in this scandalous mess?
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
What was once dismissed as a joke is now raising serious questions. Meek Mill has gone radio silent lately, keeping a low profile with some strange behavior, riding dirt bikes in Africa and posting cryptic tweets that seem designed to deflect attention. In a particularly odd move, he even offered a $100,000 reward for information on who's behind the rumors linking him to Diddy. But the online world isn't buying it. Many are convinced that Meek is simply trying to control the damage, and his attempts to clear his name might be coming too late. The buzz is that some of the explosive evidence the feds have uncovered could involve Meek, and if that turns out to be true, it's only a matter of time before he gets pulled into the controversy. While Meek is trying to act like everything's normal, the public isn't buying his calm act. Then there's Usher, who recently went through his Twitter account and wiped it clean for no apparent reason. The ties to Diddy are tough to ignore. When Usher was just 13, he joined Diddy's notorious Flavor Camp, a move that now raises disturbing questions. There are even unsettling reports that Diddy allegedly caused Usher to be hospitalized after a private encounter, leaving many horrified and questioning how far the web of connections really goes.
If you don't mind me asking, because I know the topic is sensitive, what happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. You know, I heard it from some music executives back in Harlem. And I'm not gonna speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that, and they may be doing something, they may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
Where did you hear it?
Bro, you know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that, and then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when people say, yo, man, I don't F with this, man, I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said. I didn't even have a name for the kid at the time. then you hear it, and that's what happened. So, and just to hear this, and this new thing where they saying that they got kids coming forward and said that he did that, man, that shit is crazy. And like I just said, you know, that's just something that I heard.
Who could overlook that strange moment during Kevin Hart's interview when Diddy casually mentioned waking up in the same bed as Usher? Back then, everyone laughed it off, thinking it was just another typical Diddy remark. But now, with all the new developments, that comment feels deeply uncomfortable. If Usher was ever caught up in Diddy's notorious freak-offs, he may want to start considering legal action, because this story is only getting started.
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older.
Another high-profile name that could be swept up in this scandal is Jay-Z. The rap mogul and Diddy have been close allies for years, working together on various business ventures, attending elite billionaire events, and sharing the limelight. But the depth of their relationship might not be as clean-cut as it appears. There have been rumors for years that Diddy possesses key information about the mysterious Cassie White case. Cassie, who was allegedly Jay-Z's mistress, died under suspicious circumstances, reportedly after becoming pregnant by him. Given the history between Diddy and Jay-Z, it's hard to believe their connection doesn't have some dark corners. Jaguar Wright recently made explosive claims during an interview with Piers Morgan, suggesting that Jay-Z may have just as many skeletons in his closet as Diddy and could be tied to a troubling past. If Diddy has any compromising tapes or evidence linking Jay-Z to his infamous freak-offs or worse, it could send shockwaves through the entertainment world. For Jay-Z, he can only hope that Diddy stays quiet, because if not, it could spell disaster for his career.
Joyce, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil.
Do you recall that strange moment when Diddy serenaded French Montana with a happy birthday while they were both drenched in baby oil? At the time, it seemed out of place. But with everything unfolding now, it's starting to feel more unsettling. After the feds raided Diddy's mansion and found a shocking 1,000 bottles of baby oil, what once seemed like a quirky celebration is now raising serious red flags, hinting at a far more sinister side to the story.
Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's a special birthday.
This may surprise you, but LeBron James could be more connected to this scandal than we realize. He and Diddy have been seen together at various events, and LeBron is no stranger to the Hollywood nightlife. Now, I'm not implying that LeBron has done anything wrong, but given the crowd Diddy runs with and the controversial lifestyle he's been associated with, it's hard not to question who else might have found themselves caught up in these wild, unpredictable nights.
Oh, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next on the list is Jennifer Lopez, who's been rumored to have played a role in setting up Shine. Then there's Rick Ross, who's allegedly involved in a much darker plot, reportedly ordering a hit on his ex-wife Tia Kemp because she had too much knowledge about the Diddy scandal. Beyoncé's name has also been linked to this web. She was aware of much but chose to stay silent. However, this controversy doesn't only surround black celebrities. Several white stars may also end up under scrutiny, starting with Ashton Kutcher. Ashton and Diddy were close during their time working together on MTV, but what's particularly odd is that Ashton once revealed in interviews that Diddy told him he was off-limits for pranks. In light of everything we now know, that comment takes on a far more suspicious tone.
Relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked because he was like, yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table.
At first glance, it might seem innocent, but when you consider Diddy's wild parties, it raises a lot of red flags. What was Ashton really hiding? Did he know too much and want to stay out of the chaos? Then there's the 2016 moment when Ellen posted a birthday shout-out to Diddy, calling him Cuddle MC Snuggle Stuff, and telling everyone not to ask why. Well, Ellen, now we really want to know. With everything that's been uncovered about Diddy's strange lifestyle, that nickname now carries a much darker, unsettling vibe. And with the controversies surrounding Ellen in recent years, it's starting to feel like she might have a few secrets of her own to reveal.
Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Good.
Another name that's been making waves is Justin Bieber, with rumors suggesting he's working with federal investigators to expose the truth about his time in the industry. For years, there have been whispers that Bieber could have been one of Diddy's victims. Recently, Bieber opened up about some of the darker moments of his past, admitting that he wasn't sure he'd have made it through if he had stayed on the troubled path he was on. This raises serious questions about what really went on behind the curtain.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
As you can imagine, opinions are all over the map on this one. One person humorously pointed out that when Elon Musk bought Twitter, he didn't just buy a platform, he bought a crime scene. Meanwhile, another user took a more serious stance, saying that when major stars like Jay-Z, Beyoncé, J-Lo, Oprah, Usher, Kevin Hart, and even the Kardashians start showing up for court, that's when we'll know real justice is at play. So what's your take? Are these A-listers really in the clear, or is it possible that some of Hollywood's biggest names could be caught up in Diddy's scandal? And here's the real kicker. Will Diddy start calling people out? Who's going to be the first to fall? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out our next video. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. It's just as crazy.